Hello, everyone. I'm Mr. Macabre, and welcome back to my movie library. I'm so happy my order came in today. I got in my order from the Kino Lorber sale. I couldn't help it, and there were quite a few titles that I wanted to try to make sure I could get before the sale went off, and I lucked out. So I was able to get about 10 titles, and of course I'm going to show them to you. But I'm so happy. Got these in and got some much wanted movies off my wish list and everything that Kino put out. So here we go. So first and foremost, we got three 4Ks. So we're gonna start off with those. This one I've been wanting for a long while, and finally now I got it, and that is Body Parts. Jeff Fahey, Brad Dourif. Written and directed by Eric Red, who wrote the classic The Hitcher, among many other great movies. So really happy to have this movie and, finally be able to add it to my collection. Of course, if you just watched my last video, as I said, I went to my local record shop and, got some stuff for, no money out of pocket and everything else. I went down there, believe it or not. Of course, it would happen after I've already ordered this and I got this coming in. This cost me $17.99. So, of course, I go down there and they have the exact same 4K on sale, $9.99. Of course. But I guess that's just the way it goes sometimes. But anyway, finally got Body Parts. Did I say body bags earlier? I hope I didn't. Body Parts. Finally got it on 4K. Happy to have it. This is a great movie. I'm glad to finally have this. A movie that I've seen plenty of times. It's really good. Great murder, mystery, detective, comedy, and everything else. Really glad to have this finally in my possession. I have Foul Play on 4K. Really good 80s comedy. You got Goldie Hawn, you got Chevy Chase, Burgess Meredith, Dudley Moore, Brian Dennehy. Great film. Really good flick. So good. The chemistry between Chevy Chase and Goldie Hawn is amazing. The two of them do so well together. They did the two movies. They did this one and Seems Like Old Times. Just the chemistry between these two is so great. But this is a very fun. Like I said, detective, comedy, everything else, great story. So glad to finally get this. If I'm going to get it, may as well get it on 4K. So Foul Play, glad to have that one. And I got the Volume 1, I believe it was last time I hit up the Kino Lorber sale. Now I got Volume 2. This is Peril and Distress. And I'm super excited this one because I got a Agatha Christie movie I can't wait to check out, Endless Night. And Picture Mommy Dead. I've never heard of that one. Two terrifying thrillers by Sidney Gillett and Burt Gordon. Oh boy. So the one by Burt Gordon, is going to be interesting. But anyway, I got the Volume 1 that had Into the Darkness with Pamela Franklin. I forget what the other movie was, but so I got this one. And as soon as I saw there was an Agatha Christie movie, I love Agatha Christie. I love her stories, her books, everything else. So as soon as I saw there was Agatha Christie, I had to have this one. So glad to get Volume 2 of Peril and Distress. Unfortunately, that's it for the 4Ks. The rest are Blu-rays, but they're good Blu-rays. Okay, so here we go. I'm always interested in this story. I got different movie versions of this. And here's another one, and that is Burke and Hare. I got many versions of this film. This looks almost, you look on the back, it looks almost kind of like a Hammer movie or something. Or an Amicus movie. Let's see here. Doesn't say anything about Amicus or Hammer or anything like that, but anywho, this is another version. I have the John Landis black comedy with Simon Pegg and Andy Serkis. I have Flesh and the Fiends. I have Doctor and the Devils. I got many movies, that are based on this story. So I saw this one. It's like, why not? Go ahead and get this one. Add it to the collection. So, here we go. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to checking this out. Burke and Hare. This one here, oh man, I wish they had season 3. I would have grabbed season 3 while I was at it. Unfortunately, they don't. I have season 1, and that is season 2 of Night Gallery. This is one I've been really wanting to get my hands on for a long time, but damn, this is expensive. Usually, like, you know, you get on Amazon, this usually runs almost between like 40, 50 bucks, sometimes almost 60, you know? So I got it, I think I got it for like $29.99, $24.99, something there. But yeah, I finally got this one, so I'm happy to have it. And, you know, like I said, you know, hopefully the next time they do a sale, they'll have season 3. Then I can pick up season 3, and I'll have all 3 seasons of Night Gallery, the complete series. So, fingers crossed. But, yeah, really, really happy to get this bad boy. So, the first season's really good. This one here, we got, yeah, I've been wanting to get my hands on this. Finally did. And, of course, it was only 10 bucks. Okay. We have Crawl Space with Klaus Kinski. This one here, like, this feels more suited to Klaus Kinski's, you know, persona and everything, you know, because he's like this creepy landlord, and, you know, he has this kind of like a rooming house, and he's, you know, renting these rooms to these beautiful college girls and stuff, and he's like, you know, peeping on them and stuff like that. He's kind of stalking them and everything else. Like, that seems more like, so you see him right there. Barely see him, sorry, but, you know, Klaus Kinski, that's kind of more his style. Like, one thing that always makes me laugh is when I watch a movie like Slaughter Hotel or Schizoid, and you got Klaus Kinski, the way this guy looked, and in these movies, his character is always a babe magnet. Like, women are just, like, they are just so drawn to him. They just want to, you know, they just want to have him and all this kind of stuff. And it always made me laugh when I see that. It's like, really? Like, you know, you like wild, crazy-eyed psychopaths? Like, that's what gets your motor running, girls? But, yeah, this is a good movie. I have seen it before. It's a fun thriller. And what's the girl's name? Talia Balsam? I guess that's Martin Balsam's daughter. But, anyway, so written and directed by David Schmeller. I believe he did Tourist Trap, let's say. So, yeah, really, but it is a good film, and I'm glad to have it. Of course, you know, I'm going to be saying that about a couple of these, you know, but it's like, yeah, watch, now that I bought this, the 4K is going to be right around the corner. But anyway, so Crawl Space on Blu-ray. This is definitely one, I jumped on this because I was like, you know, this has a couple of bonus features on it, and of course, now that I said that, you know, I bought this, 10 bucks, now this is going to get a 4K release, I'm sure of it. Happy birthday to me with the slipcover. That's pretty cool. I do have this movie, but I have it on the double feature, the old Mill Creek Blu-ray with double feature with When a Stranger Calls. So to get this one here, nice, you know, beautiful Blu-ray. Like I said, it's got some bonus features on it. And, you know, audio commentary by co-screenwriter Timothy Bond. Moderated by Historia filmmaker Daniel Kramer. Let's see. Sister Slasher, interview with actress Tracy E. Bregman, and TV spots, radio spots, and theatrical trailer. Hey Rob, if you don't have this one, get this one. It's got radio spots. I know you love your radio spots. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, you know, it is nice to get this in its own edition with some bonus features and everything else. But even if the 4K does come along, it's like, I think I can just hang on to the Blu-ray for a little bit. I'll be all right. So anyway, so happy birthday to me. Sorry. I really do apologize for the coughing and stuff like that. Just my allergies are just really acting up. This one here, I'm surprised I don't have this already, but yeah. Finally, bit the bullet and got this one. Got the Ace Fix. Not really sure. Robert Stevens and Robert Powell. So, yeah, a movie I've heard about many, many times. I've never seen it. But, figure I'd go ahead and get it. You know, good actors. Robert Powell. To me, he is probably the ultimate actor, in my opinion. He's the ultimate actor who played, Jesus in a miniseries. I know we had, there was Jim Caviezel, there was Max von Sydow, all that stuff. But if you ever watch the miniseries Jesus of Nazareth, it's like Robert Powell just like really just does such a great performance of Jesus of Nazareth. So, but anyway, so yeah, glad to get this one, the Asphyx, however you say it. So looking forward to finally getting around to checking this bad boy out. This one here, we got down to 2 more. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. This one here wasn't really what I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be more of a documentary, I guess, but I'm not sure. I haven't watched it yet, obviously. We have Christopher Lee in Search of Dracula. I don't know. Believe the unbelievable, there really was a Dracula. Excuse me. Brand new 2K remaster, the blood-curdling truth behind the legendary vampire. Nestled in the Carpathian Mountains of the Transylvania region of Romania is the castle that once was the stronghold of Vlad Dracula. Indeed, Dracula did exist, but unlike the blood-sucking monster of popular myth, the real Dracula was a 15th century prince who tortured and killed thousands, savagely impaling his victims on sharpened spikes. Christopher Lee, traces the roots of the Dracula legend back to their horrifying historical origins. Based on the best-selling book by Raymond T. McNally and Radu Florescu, I hope I pronounced that right. In Search of Dracula exposes the fictional monster and his real-life counterpart, Vlad the Impaler, while also showing for the first time on film the infamous Borgo Pass, vampire bats feasting on blood, and exorcism rites for the undead. Directed by Calvin Floyd. So hopefully this is, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really sure if this is like a documentary or what it is exactly, but definitely looking forward to checking that out. Christopher Lee, Dracula, hell yeah. So why not? And last but not least, this is a movie I've never seen. I'm kind of curious about it. This is part of the Raro line, and that is Madness with Joe D'Alessandro. So you know that's going to be interesting. So yeah, I think this one was only like $7.50. You know, audio commentary by film historian Troy Howard, and trailer. Let's see, from famed director Fernando De Leo comes the outrageously violent thriller Madness. Let's see, starring cult icon Joe D'Alessandro. After brutally killing 2 farmers with a pitchfork, escaped prisoner Joe D'Alessandro makes a beeline for the holiday cottage he had stashed some loot 5 years before. But before he can retrieve his cash, a car pulls up with the womanizing Sergio, his trusting wife Liliana, and her flirty sister Paula. Let's see. Joe proceeds to torment this already dysfunctional trio with increasing depravity. So yeah, so curious to check this one out. There we go. And that's pretty much it. You know, I just wanted to make a quick video and show you guys what all I was able to pick up. So, excuse me. Just to recap, so we got Madness, In Search of Dracula, the Asphyx, Happy Birthday to Me, Crawl Space, Night Gallery Season 2, Burke and Hare, Peril and Distress Volume 2 with Endless Night and Picture Mommy Dead, Foul Play, and Body Parts. So that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it, and I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, would you please leave it a like, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. That's it, everybody. So take care. Have a good night, everyone. See y'all later. Bye.